Good morning. Here is the national news from BGI TV Current. I am Morire Rebila Lawal. First are the major headlines. Zone Senate Presidency to Northwest APC Chieftain. Kaduna government refutes report of kidnapping on Abuja-Kaduna Road. Custom raises the alarm over poisonous rice cigarettes in circulation. And on sports, Osimhen perfect for Manchester United, Mikel Obi. For more updates of our broadcast on YouTube, the handle is BGI TV Current. Kindly subscribe and click on the notification bell, select option all to access our broadcast. Now the news in detail. A chieftain of the All Progressive Congress APC in Kano State, Malam Mahazu Densaraunia, has advised the leadership of the party to zone the Senate presidency to the Northwest region. Densaraunia told newsmen in Kano on Friday that the party in the zone had formed credibly well during the presidential election. He explained that it is only democratic for the party's leadership to ensure that a seat for the Senate presidency comes to the Northwest and to Kano, specifically the political heartbeat of the North. He explained that the APC, despite the vote it had contributed to the election of the president-elect, Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has only one senator, Senator Barau Jibril, in Kano State, and any mistake of not making him the Senate president will affect the strength and control of the region by the party. He therefore called on the APC leadership to ensure that Senator Jibril emerged the Senate president in order to form a rallying point for the party in the Northwest in particular and the North at large. The president-elect and leadership of the party is to look at the vote recorded in the Northwest during the presidential election as a yardstick in zoning the Senate presidency to the region. We have done very well in this presidential election. We have contributed the most vote. So you see, even in terms, Densaraunia described the call by the NNPP as a deliberately geared towards seizing control of the region by disallowing the APC to have a strong political leadership like the Senate president from the region. The presidency has gone to our partners in the Southwest. The vice presidency has gone to our partners in the Northeast. And the largest voting bloc and the largest political bloc deserves the presidency of the Senate, he said. Going on to Kaduna State. The Kaduna State government yesterday said a recent report of kidnapping of travelers on the Abuja-Kaduna Way is to be refuted was not only false but misleading. In a statement issued by the Commissioner for Internal Security and Home Affairs, Samuel Arunwa, the government expressed displeasure over the misleading piece of the reportage, which it said had unfortunately gained undue traction on social media and beyond. According to the statement, the government viewed inaccurate and misleading reports as a major disservice to the campaign against banditry being prosecuted by officers and men of the security forces at the risk of their lives. Arunwa confirmed that report received from security agencies and the Kagarko Local Government Council indicated that armed men barricaded the Gwaji village axis of the Kagarko Jere Road on Wednesday and kidnapped an unspecified number of occupants from two vehicles, a Volkswagen Golf wagon registration number LGT228XA and a Volkswagen Passat registration number FSK 556AV. The vehicles were subsequently found empty. The statement added the coordinates of the scene of incident, Gwaje village, are 92334N739, which give a location nowhere close to or even off the Abuja highway as reported. Going on to the next story. The Ogun Area 1 Command of the Nigeria Customs Service, NCS, has raised the alarm over a poisonous brand of foreign parboiled Chinese rice which may have found its way into the Nigerian market. This came as NCS said it evacuated a total number of 740 bags of Chinese rice, each weighing 25 kg, but suspected to be poisonous from a warehouse in Shagamu axis of Ogun State during a night raid by the anti-smuggling operative of the command on the 15th of March 2023. NCS controller of the Area 1 Command, Controller Bamidele Makinde, spoke with journalists in Abeokuta, the state capital, when he handed some illicit drugs intercepted by his operatives over to the state controller of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, as well as on the first quarter activities of his command, spanning a period of January till March 2023. Makinde, who said 12,610 bags of foreign parboiled rice, each weighing 50 kg and 25 kg, representing an equivalent of 21 truckloads being smuggled into Nigeria, were intercepted by his command within the period under review, stressed that the 740 bags of poisonous Chinese rice were included. It is pertinent to the states that from the above total bags of rice were made a spectacular seizure of 740 bags of Chinese rice, each weighing 25 kg, stockpiled in a warehouse in Shagamu axis of Ogun State on Wednesday, 15 March 2023 at 10:30 p.m. Moving on to the next story. In case you're just joining, you are watching the national news from BGI TV Current. The next story from Lagos. Gunmen on Thursday killed a yet-to-be-identified Assistant Superintendent of Police along Ikorodu Ijebu Ode Road in the Imota, Ikorodu area of Lagos State. City round gathered Next is the next story. Gunmen on Thursday killed a yet-to-be-identified Assistant Superintendent of Police along Ikorodu Ijebu Road in the Imota, Ikorodu area of Lagos State. Information gathered that after perpetrating the crime, the suspect catered away 2 rifles as the deceased policeman's colleagues camped for safety. Speaking with correspondent on ground, a source in the area said the policemen were carrying out an operation on the highway when the gunmen, while plying the highway, shot at them. The source explained that the attack happened around 7:30 p.m. on Thursday, adding that the situation caused tension and affected vehicular movement on the highway. The source said yesterday, Thursday, 2 days ago, armed men attacked some policemen at a point along the Ikorodu Ijebu Ode Road, Imota, and shot a policeman to death. And to the last story coming from sports. Former Super Eagles captain John Mikel Obi has said his compatriot Victor Osimhen of Napoli would be a perfect fit for the Eric Ten Hag's Manchester United. The Chelsea legend alleged fears that the 24-year-old may flop in the Premier League. When you look at Victor Osimhen, he's doing real well for Napoli. He is playing very well. He's going to be in the market in the summer, Mikel said in an interview with Dubai Eye. I think Manchester United are going to go for him immediately and definitely. He's doing well for me. I think Victor scores goals. That is what he does. He isn't very technically good, but he will get goals for sure. Victor Osimhen is the highest goal scorer in Serie A this season with 21 goals from 23 games. He is one of the most in-demand strikers in the world, with Chelsea, PSG, Bayern Munich, and Manchester United reportedly plotting big money moves for him in this summer. That ends the national news from BGI TV Current. Before we go, some major headlines. Zone Senate Presidency to Northwest, APC Chieftain says. Kaduna government refutes report of kidnapping on Abuja-Kaduna Road. Custom raises the alarm over poisonous rice and cigarettes in circulation. Finally, on sport, Osimhen perfects for Manchester United, Mikel Obi says. For more updates of our broadcast on YouTube, the handle is BGI TV Current. Kindly subscribe and click on the notification bell. Select option all to access our broadcast. On Facebook, Bagede Imo with Alawi Adebayo. Please like and follow the page. For advert placement of goods and services, coverage of events and functions, please dial the phone number streaming on your screen. I am Mori Rabila Lawal. Have a wonderful day.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.